have all admired his cheerfulness and courage as he has battled for 17 years with a stroke that made him increasingly weak and dependent. Yet he was never heard to complain. He had been such an active man who had played many sports and took a keen interest in them all. But he became progressively more debilitated by his illness. Moreton was a pupil of Glasgow Academy, where he distinguished himself by becoming captain of the school, rugby captain, and a Mowat scholar. He met Marion when they were senior pupils at a hockey match when Glasgow Academy were playing Park School. That was some 71 years ago. He won the Russell Scholarship and the Hartness Scholarship to St Andrews University to take a degree in history and economics with a view to joining the colonial service. The war intervened while he was at university, and he enlisted as a lieutenant in the Seaforth Highlanders. He was taken prisoner in Sicily while with the 51st Highland Division and spent the next 2 years as a prisoner of war in various parts of Germany. His contact with the Germans in the POW camp gave him an interest in modern languages, and when he was demobbed, he returned to St Andrews, where he succeeded in obtaining a first-class honours degree in French and German. He was immediately offered a post in the university staff, but he turned this down in order to accept a teaching post in his old school, Glasgow Academy. In 1947, he joined the staff of the Academy as a language master and coach of rugby and cricket. Apart from 2 years farming in Tasmania and teaching maths in the Quaker school in Hobart for several months, he returned to the Academy, where he was the cornerstone of the Modern Languages Department, becoming department head in 1959. He organised and led 42 trips abroad to various countries in Europe with parties from the Academy, long before such trips became commonplace. And so the pupils gained an experience and language skills. He was a keen philatelist and had a large stamp collection. All his life he kept a diary, and even after a heavy day's farming, he would record the day's events. Moreton was a supporter of charity work, particularly the Red Cross and Brunswick Boys Clubs for underprivileged boys in the East End of Glasgow and in London. These clubs were founded by ex-prisoners of war from the Brunswick camp, where he had been a prisoner. Marion and he were married in Rose Hall Church, Edinburgh, nearly 64 years ago. When they set up home in Glasgow, they were members, first of all, in Drumchapel Parish Church, and when they moved house, they joined New Kilpatrick Church in Bearsden. Moreton had actually been brought up as an Episcopalian, worshipping in St Mary's Cathedral, but he became an enthusiastic elder, giving himself to his district and his church. And when the family moved to Blanefield, they joined Strathblane Church here. Morton and Marion have 4 of a family, all who are here today: Rosie, Graham, Tiki and Dooley. They are all in our prayers today, along with the grandchildren: Katrina, Graham, Natalie, Gordon, Sammy, Nick, Penny, Alec, Andrew, Cameron and Steffi. And there are also 2 great-grandchildren, Finlay and Rowan. I visited Morton the night before he died and was given a great welcome, as always, with his usual cheery smile. He was a true gentleman, and he will be greatly missed. Now Sammy, one of his granddaughters, has written a tribute to her granddad. She's at present travelling through Vietnam. Granddad, you made me laugh with your horse impersonations. Made me amazed at the strength of your leg as you lifted me off the ground. Made me feel safe as you protected me from the scary sea shadows and lifted me over the waves. Made me happy, cheering me, running on sports day. Made me calm with stories of rabbits taking carrots from the farmer's field. Grandad, you make me thankful for the unbeatable family